Alright, we're going to talk about assignment 4, the input command assignment. So this is the first time that we're seeing this input command, and there's actually two new things. Not only the input command, but also this thing over here called a variable. So two new things for this lesson we're introducing. I'm going to talk about this one first, the variable. And just to make it understandable, I'm going to change these letters, N-A-M-E, to an X. And then I'm going to change this to an X. And the reason I'm doing so is I want to prove to you guys that it doesn't matter what you type here. You just can't start off with a number. Python says that you have to start with a letter. And then I could put a number. I could put like x1, but then this has to match if I want the output on the screen to match that variable. So let's run it, see what happens. I run it. It says, hello, what's your name? So now I'll answer that. Oops. And when I hit enter, nice to meet you, Superman. Okay, so it's working. Now I'm going to prove to you that it works with a Y. But watch what happens when this variable y1 accepts the input, which is what I typed here. So it takes the user's input and it stores that data as this variable. And then when I try to print out x1, notice this time I wanted to make an error to show you. If this variable doesn't match this variable says, hey, you haven't defined me yet. You haven't stored any data, so I'm not defined. So watch what happens. Now I type in Doug, hit enter, and it says, error, name x1 is not defined. Because we haven't assigned it to anything yet, any data. So, but we have assigned this guy, so if I change this to a Y, and then I run it. And now, nice to meet you, Doug. Alright, so that's it for this lesson. We talked a variable. We learned what a variable is. And we learned what an input command does. Input command stores data. It stops the program from running, and it allows the user to input something. Alright, see you in the next one.